Hello students, welcome back. Now this video onward we will discuss the further part of mensuration. So why to wait? Let's start. Students, let's solve the sums based on cone. Find the curved surface area and total surface area of the cone whose slant height is 10 centimeter. And the radius of its base is 7 centimeter. Slant height is indicated by small l, so this is given 10 centimeter. Radius of the base is given 7 centimeter. So first let's calculate this curved surface area. Formula for curved surface area is pi rl. I told whenever any of the dimension is divisible by 7, substitute the value of pi as 22 upon 7. Radius is 7, slant height is 10. When you cancel 7, 22 into 10 will give you 220 area, so centimeter square. So this way you will get curved surface area. Now you know the formula of total surface area, students. Total surface area of the cone is pi r l plus r. Now substitute again pi as 22 by 7. Your radius is 7. Inside it will be 10 plus 7. This 7 will get cancelled. Now 22 you have to multiply by 17. 17 2s are 34, 3 carry again 34. So it will be 374 centimeter square. Now student, let's solve the next sum. Volume of a right circular cone is 9856 centimeter cube. If the diameter of the base is 28 centimeter, find its height, that is the perpendicular height, slant height and CSA. Now, volume is given 9856 cubic centimeter. Now, diameter is given 28 centimeter. Radius is half of the diameter, so it will be 14 centimeter. Find its height. So very first part we will apply the formula of volume. It is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now volume is given 9856. That will be equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. This will give you radius. It will be 2 Now transfer everything towards the left hand side. So 9856 get multiplied with 3 upon 22 into 14. That will give you height. When you solve this, you will get the height as 48 centimeter. So now you know the height. What else is our slant height? For slant height, the formula is L square equal to R square plus H square. Now when you substitute R, that is the 14 square. This is 48 square. Now 14 square is 196. When you find out the square of 48, it is 2304. When you add both, you will get 2500. Square root of this is 50. So your slant height is 50 centimeter. Now what else is remaining? Curved surface area. Now if you know the slant height, easily you can calculate the curved surface area, students. So 1 minute. So your curved surface area, that is equals to pi r L. Your pi is 22 by 7. R you know is 14. L now only you have calculated. It is 50. 2 50 2 is 100. So this will be 2200 centimeter square. So now keep a glance on the full sum. See students, first I applied the formula of volume. With that we got the height 48 centimeter. Then I applied the formula of slant height. We got the slant height as 50 centimeter. At last, curved surface area, we got it as 2200 centimeter square. Student, let's solve one more sum. Find the capacity in liters of a conical vessel with radius 7 cm, slant height 25 cm. Now, radius is given 7 cm. Slant height is given 25 cm. Capacity means you have to find the volume. You know for volume you require the perpendicular height. So first apply formula of slant height. Now you know that slant height is given 25, radius is given 7. So you can easily calculate the perpendicular height. So it will be 625 minus 49. That will be equal to h square. So your h will be square root of this difference, that is 576. So your height is 24 centimeter. So this way you can easily calculate. Now what is asked? Volume. You know formula for volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 I am keeping as it is. Pi value you know 22 by 7 because radius is divisible by 7. 7 into 7. Now you got the perpendicular height as 24. 7 7 cancel. 3 1s are 3 8s. Now 22 into 7 is 154. Multiply this with 8. It will be 1232 centimeter cube. Now your centimeter cube corresponds to milliliter, but they have asked the answer in liters. So divide this number with 1000, you will get the answer in liters. So it will be 1.232 liters because you know 1000 ml will be equal to 1 liter. So this always indicate milliliter. So whenever you are getting volume in centimeter cube divided with 1000, it gets converted into liters. Students, thanks for watching this video. Hope you have understood whatever I explained in this video. Then also if you have any doubt, comment or mail. If you like the video, share and subscribe. Thank you.